and the founder of the Family Service and Children's Aid 5K Run, Walk, and Fun Run, Bruce Inosencio. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, we're excited for this race coming up, and I know it's going to be warmer temps than we had last year. So
Right.
looking forward to that.
Absolutely warmer than last year. Yeah, we're looking forward as well. It's always a great race. We have about 150 people right now that are pre-registered. About 100 of those are runners. The rest are kids run participants and then walkers.
How many years, Bruce?
This is the 24th year. We started in 2003, so 2003 was our very first one. But yeah, we're getting there. So yeah, our 21 years. I just screwed that up. Yeah. So it's kind of a it's always fun for me because I remember when we started the race, our third son Carter had just been born, and so here we are trying to put on our first ever 5K. We had a great team of people helping me, but it's the first one that we had done, and so I left Kelly at the hospital for a couple hours, went and directed the very first 5K, and then went back, and she was very cool about it, obviously, but
Bruce, what's
the
your
Scotty Scheffler of running?
Yeah, I'm not making $4 million winning golf tournaments, that's for sure.
What talk a little bit about your history in running and kind of what led you to develop into wanting to be a race director, continue this race for 21 some odd years?
Yeah, so I've been a runner since I was 11 and have done various 5Ks, marathons, different events, and I always saw that they're great community events, and most times it's not just the people that are there supporting the runners themselves, but the community in general comes together and supports whatever event it is, whether it's a fundraiser or it's just raising awareness. And I was the president of the board for the Family Service and Children's Aid at the time, and I was thinking that what we really needed to do was to establish a better presence in the community to let people that weren't using our services know more about what exactly it was that we offered to the community. And we were at the time, and I think we still are, but I'm not positive about that, the largest recipient of funds from United Way of Jackson County. There's so many different programs in the agency that benefit the community. And I thought we needed to do a better job of promoting ourselves as an agency so that people knew who we were and be willing to donate more to the programs. And I said, hey, the one thing I know that I can help do is a race. And so we started the first 5K, and I think for about the first 10 years or so, we were not part of the former SitPat running series, and then we kind of teamed up with the Jackson area race directors, and so I attend 1 or 2 meetings a year with the Jackson area race directors, and ORS has done a fantastic job, as you know, really promoting the series, and they've put their weight and their people and their money into it, and it's a great resource to be able to fall back on other race directors and ORS, and we appreciate everything you guys have done as well to promote the race over the years. I think I've been on at least 20 times just to talk about this race every year. So we appreciate the opportunity to come out and tell the community about what FSCA is all about.
Yeah, and this year you could push a baby, and that would be your grandchild.
Yes, yeah, it was. We did I did the Grove Jackson Groundhog Gallop with Jake. And we ran together. I think we came across at the same time. I'm pretty sure he may have beaten me, but I'm not going to admit that. And
I like that because it's a built-in excuse on poor time.
Right. He pushed Forrest the whole time. So technically, Forrest came across together. But it was fun. It was fun to get out there and do it with him. And we have the same course that race does. So it's nice because you're doing an out and back, and it's flat. Even though if you look at the race profile, I was just looking at it before we started, it looks like it's fairly hilly. I'm telling you it isn't. So I don't know what, it's flat as all get out. So it's a great course to do a really fast time on. And as you make the turn and head back down the trail, back toward Parkside, you have all these people that are out running and walking the same event that are cheering you on. And you don't normally see that in a 5K. Yeah. Normally you see people just on the sidelines, but everyone's high-fiving and it's impressive. It really is.
Yeah, and it's the next ORS Running Series event, and it is this Saturday. The weather forecast is much better than it was, as we said, last year. And really, it's a good course. I think there are 3 events on this particular course. So everybody that's in the community, running community, is pretty familiar with the course. And as you say, it is pretty flat, and you do get to be on the Falling Waters Trail and the MLK Equality Trail for a bit of the race too.
There's a good buzz in Jackson when we have the races in the morning, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. It's a great community atmosphere, and people realize that this is just one small race, but it's a bigger agency that's benefiting from their awareness. And what's nice is we're seeing people when they go online. I get an email update every night that says that, how many people registered or whatever. And I'm seeing people not just register for the race, but also donate to
nice.
Family Service and Children's Aid, which is part of the benefit also of it is a fundraiser. And we're not just out there to have fun, but they are raising money and creating awareness.
You've seen a lot of the same faces over the 21 years too,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. And I see, we talk to people and people are saying, well, hey, are you working out? Are you actually running? And then sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. And that's the way it goes.
You're one of the few race directors that actually competes in the event.
Yes.
I try to go out toward the back. Yeah. And then I feel better when I'm passing people. Yeah.
And you've been running all winter.
Well, I haven't been running as often as I would like. I was supposed to be running a lot more than this, and it just my work schedule has not really made it possible. We've had some large projects at work that have taken me away from running, but I'll get back there.
Yeah, so someone that hasn't run since last fall, any tip on getting ready for Saturday?
Yes, go out easy and enjoy it. I did one race where I knew that I had been injured and had not been running really well. And I thought, I'm actually going to go out and enjoy this. And I fully enjoyed a marathon because of my mindset. It was just, hey, get out there and enjoy it. This obviously is not a marathon, but if you just go out there and take your time and appreciate the opportunity to do something fun in the community, you'll have a great time with
You'll
us.
feel good about yourself too
Yeah,
when you're finished.
you'll have a great time with us, for sure.
Yeah, don't be intimidated because there are the elite runners that lead the pack.
There are.
And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, as they're coming back on the after the turnaround, I'm always amazed at how fast some of these guys are going. And I just think, well, a long time ago I used to be able to
That's
do
right.
that. Now I'm just kind of out here for
Well,
fun.
the older you get, the faster you wear boots.
That's exactly right.
All right, we'll see you Saturday at the middle school at Parkside. Thanks, Bruce.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank
see
you.
you.
Appreciate having me.
Always good to see you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Get signed up right now. Visit runsignup.com. See you Saturday at Parkside. Thanks to race director Bruce Inosencio. Coming up next, we have an actor from Chicago Fire. Stay tuned.